Internet marketing douchebaggery. What is it? Well, I did a quick informal poll on to my Twitter followers on the weekend, and I asked the simple question: does the term internet marketer sound like douchebag to you? And I was quite shocked at the number of people who responded, and the number of people who responded and said yes. Even though I call myself an internet marketer in a lot of different ways and places, and some people were apologetic about saying it to me, I wanted the honest answer, and I got it. The honest answer is, in 2010, people think internet marketers are douchebags. So what does that say? Well, it says a few things. First, for me, it tells me that the internet marketplace is graduating right now. It's 2010. Everything's changing. Even a year ago today, a lot of scammy techniques were acceptable online that are no longer acceptable online. Mainly because we've kind of, I think, for a few reasons, we've hit a critical mass. It's not for geeks anymore. There was a time when the internet was considered the place where geeks went. Now your mom and probably your grandmother has a Facebook account or has some kind of email access or is communicating with you online in some way. And that really represents a shift for the market, because it's now a real marketplace as opposed to just sort of this like pseudo marketplace, if you want to call it that. And why has it graduated? Well, it hasn't graduated because internet marketers have been have gotten smarter or better at what they do, or have gotten any less scammy or douchebaggy than they already are. It's happened because internet marketers have been forced to change the way they do business. They've been forced into changing their testimonials, changing the way that they get reviews of their products done, changing the way that they bill customers. You know, up until a year ago, it was acceptable for me to charge you. And now I've never done this myself. This is a douchebaggery technique that I've never actually engaged in myself, but I know a lot of internet marketers have, and I know you've probably been scammed through this. Is the multiple billing of your credit card. So you buy a free product or a $2.95 trial, and then all of a sudden you have over $100 worth of credit card charges from various websites and companies. Buried in the terms and conditions is all these other, what we in the business call cross sells to other products, complementary products, memberships, continuity programs that basically inflate the value of your original purchase, so that network or company can actually pay an affiliate a big payout for delivering you, the customer, to them. So, and as well, a year ago, people used to basically write fake testimonials or pay someone to review their product in exchange and pay for, in exchange for a good review. The FTC has come in, Visa, MasterCard have come in, and they've really tightened the noose on the people who are running scams, but they haven't stopped it. There's still a lot of scammy stuff going on, and I just want to share with you a couple of things. I'm changing everything on my site to not say internet marketer anymore, because I think that those of you who associate it with scam artistry and douchebaggery, I'm going to have a hard time getting through to you if I call myself an internet marketer. And that may be one of the things that I do, but I'm also a product creator, I'm a business developer, I'm a bit of a startup guy, I'm a writer, I'm a speaker. I do a lot of other things besides internet marketing, and the term itself is getting a bad rap. So I'm going to change how I sort of label myself in the future, and I'd love your suggestions on how I do that. But I want to share with you a couple of tips for how to watch out for the internet marketing douchebag, or if you're looking to buy a product or an ebook or a course or something like that. A couple of things to watch out for, and they're not carved in stone. Not every evil person does this, but I've noticed a few things, and maybe you've noticed them too, and I'd like for you to share the things that you've noticed in an internet marketing douchebag in your comments below. Let me give you a couple of quick ones. The first one is what I call the thumb fist point. It's this. When people talk to you like this, and they usually talk to you like this in a very slow and methodical way, almost in a condescending way, they talk down to you, but they use this thumb fist point action here, and this is what they teach seminar speakers to do. And for some reason, I don't know why, but when I see it, I cringe and I think to myself, instant douchebag, you're a douchebag, and I will never buy anything from you. So if you see somebody doing this, chances are they're a douchebag. If you do this and you're not a douchebag, I want to hear from you. Another thing to watch out for are people who claim to sell you a secret. They claim to have some big secret that nobody else has ever discovered. It's pure bullshit. I know how to get to the top of Google. There's no secret. So if someone's selling you the secret for how to get to the top of Google, it's not a secret. They're just selling you common knowledge that they've put together. All that knowledge is free. It's out there for the asking. You can have it for free. You don't have to pay anybody to tell you how to get to the top of Google. The reality is that you just have to climb the ladder and do some really hard work to get to the top of Google. So anybody who claims to have a secret or some kind of secret sauce, or they've discovered the whatever it is, the secret system, chances are they're a douchebag. And if they have a 30-page sales letter on their website, chances are they're a douchebag as well. If the sales letter is just too much to read and is loaded with testimonials that seem unbelievable and all this kind of stuff, chances are they're a douchebag. And to just touch on The Secret for just a second again, there's actually a DVD out called The Secret, and it's a massive seller. It sold millions and millions of copies. And to be fair, I actually have purchased copies of The Secret and given it to friends. I also think that The Secret is marketed with a little bit of douchebaggery, because The Secret tells you that everything that you want in life is available if you just ask for it from the universe and you wish for it. And I know I'm boiling it down into a kind of a scammy, compressed sentence or two here, but I believe that's a bit of a scam too. If you believe that everything is available by wishing for it, you're delusional, and in a year from now you're probably going to be broke. Wishing for it's great, envisioning it is great, but you have to work to get there. And that's my message today is, watch out for internet marketing douchebags. I'm going to change what I call myself. I'm no longer an internet marketer. I'm a business developer and a product creator. I'd love to hear your ideas for alternative titles to internet marketer that don't sound so douchebaggy. And I hope you enjoyed this video.